Shutter Island is a film that explores the themes of power and control through its depiction of a US Marshal's investigation into a missing patient on a psychiatric hospital island. The film examines how power dynamics shape the relationship between characters and how the characters' struggle for control can lead to conflicts and revelations. Through its complex and layered narrative, Shutter Island and the mainstream institution appear to be treated unfairly and without autonomy. They are restricted by chains of commands on their hands or legs, which suggests that they are not free to move around as they wish and are being treated like prisoners. They are also being made to do forced labor such as completing chores and tending to the garden, which implies that they are not able to make their own decisions about how they spend their time. These circumstances raise concern about the abuse and mistreatment, as it seems that the patients are being controlled and coerced. It is disturbing to see the patient being treated in this way, and it raises questions about the ethics of the mental institution and whether the patients are receiving the care and support that they need. Dr. Cawley explains the institution on the island operates as a fusion of legal system and a clinical setting. This means that the patients at the institution are receiving medical treatment for their mental health issues. They are also subject to legal authority of the doctors and staff who are responsible for their care. The phrase law and order implies that the institution follows the rules and regulations of the legal system and has the power to enforce those rules within its walls. However, this power dynamic can also lead to potential for abuse of authority, particularly if there is a lack of oversight or accountability to ensure that the doctors and staffs are acting ethically and in the best interest of the patients. This issue is explored in the film as the main character Teddy becomes increasingly suspicious of the actions and motivation of the doctor and the staff at the institution. He begins to question whether they are truly trying to help the patients or if there is something else going on. And the pictures viewed by Teddy reveal the disturbing history of the island psychiatric facility. It is revealed that the unethical practices, including the use of physical violence and the invasive brain surgery, were used on the patients. These practices not only demonstrate a complete lack of medical ethics but also reveal the immense power dynamics at play within the institution. The doctors held the ultimate control over the patient and were able to inflict whatever treatment they saw fit, regardless of the consequences or the harm caused. This revelation raises serious questions about the integrity of the institution and the trust that should be placed in those who hold positions of power within it. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of allowing any group or individual to wield too much control over others. The film's portrayal of these unethical practices serves as a commentary on the broader issue of abuse of power and the importance of holding those in position of authority accountable for their actions. Of his wife, which is a manifestation of his subconscious, suggests that he is not fully freed and is still being held captive by his past. This is evident when the image of his wife appears in his mind during a conversation with George, and he is unable to let her go, even when George advises him to do so. It highlights the fact that Teddy's subconscious has a significant level of control over him, and it further demonstrates how the past can continue to haunt and influence an individual's thoughts and actions. The theme of